What's up, everybody? It's been a long day. Here it is, 10 o'clock. Was about to just hop on, play about an hour of video games, and go to sleep. See what my friends are doing on the gaming channel. Let's see, what did I do today? I was in the office today. Jackson went to school. They played a little bit down the street with their friends. What else happened? Pretty uneventful day, honestly. My plan was to come down, and because I kept talking about doing another drawing. It's been a while since I've done a drawing, actually. My plan was to come down and do one, except just getting the kids ready for bed and walking the dogs, and I don't know, Jackson took a while to fall asleep. We're still working on him kind of falling asleep on his own. So, if I get up to leave, then it'll kind of reset him falling asleep. So I usually have to kind of hang out with him until he falls asleep for now. And he just kept tossing and turning and talking to himself, and he took a while to fall asleep, and then so I figured it's too late now. I lost my energy, so I'm gonna shoot for tomorrow, see if I can do it. What I was thinking about even doing too was just bringing, because all it is what, my notebook, the drawing book, and a piece of eraser and pencil, and maybe I usually pack my lunch. Maybe while I eat my lunch in the office, I could do at least start a drawing. Then I don't know, we'll see. So I thought about that, but I don't know. What else is going on? Matrix, the new Matrix movie's coming out. Honestly, I don't know. I'm a little bit torn because I loved the Matrix, right? The first one, I thought it was awesome. As did a lot of people. I mean, it was obviously kind of a big deal, right? And then the second and third one was like, okay, well, I guess you added to the story and it was all right. But I just feel like you should have just left it as is. Is this a money grab? Is this, is it actually going to be, add significant story to it? I mean, Keanu's back, but I don't think Lawrence Fishburne is. I think it's just Keanu and Trinity. I forget the actress's name right now, but I don't know. The trailer honestly did not look good. I was like, what is going on? So, I mean, I'm still going to watch it, of course, but I don't know. We'll see. But, but I also haven't seen a movie in a while. Like, we were talking about at work today some of the Batman movies and who our favorite Batman is. Of course, Christian Bale is probably tops everybody's list, but then kind of after him, you have Michael Keaton, George Clooney, Val Kilmer. What's that one guy's name? It's Adam West. So we were talking about Batman, and then of course, then we talk about the Joker and the different people who played the Jokers, and like even the most recent Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix that people said was pretty good. I haven't seen that. And I'm pretty sure, my brother-in-law, I'm on his family plan for the Apple Movies, and he buys a lot of movies, which is awesome. And so I'm pretty sure I have access to it. It's not a matter of access. It really, with movies these days, it's a matter of being able to sit down for over 2 hours uninterrupted, and also watch a movie that I can have on with, my kids around. So that's, that limits what movies I can watch, when I can watch them, and with who I can watch them with. So it becomes a little tougher because, I mean, before kids, and I'm not blaming my kids, but, I think every parent knows there was what you did before kids and what you do after kids. Before kids, I used to not only go to, but just watch a lot of movies. I was a big movie buff. I loved movies, I love a good movie. Sitting down, kind of just getting into a movie, it's awesome. And I'm trying to get my kids into that more. I'm like, hey, you guys want to eat some popcorn, watch a movie? And I'll try to put on something that, it maybe is starting to be a little bit older, or something, that's not a cartoon. Nothing against cartoons. I grew up on all the Disney movies, but, I've seen them all. I don't want to watch a movie I've seen a bunch unless I love the movie. Anyways, but then, and I think it's shifted in the culture, not only myself getting older, but just I think the culture shifted to, TV, with all the streaming, and, they're kind of making it, I think they've streamlined the TV process a little bit more, especially for, you'd either have like a drama or a sitcom. I think they've kind of changed, the industry's kind of changed the way they do TV, but, one of the biggest shows, of course, Breaking Bad, kind of changed how I viewed television. And so, the two factors of me not being able to watch as many movies because I have kids, because of time and because of content. Even if I had the time, I can't be having nudity and swear words with my 4 and almost 5 and 2.5-year-old. So, some movies I can just put on when they're there, but some I can't, obviously. Anyways, so between that and the fact that the industry's kind of shifted in shows, and they're adapting more books, and bigger actors are moving towards shows, the quality of the shows has increased. So I've actually moved towards being more of a show person nowadays. And two of the shows I'm watching right now are I'm finishing One Piece on Netflix. I kind of gave up on One Piece for a while, but I'm back now, and they're at the part where they're trying to save Alabasta Kingdom, and it's actually getting a little more interesting again. And then the other show, I kind of gave up on Manifest because it got a little repetitive. But what's the other show I'm really into right now? Oh, yeah, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I mentioned that before. So I've been watching that when I can. Again, what's nice is that they're only 20, 25-minute episodes. But even that kind of show I can't really have on with the kids around. And I'll catch Jackson kind of watching it. I'm thinking he's watching his iPad. But he'll be like kind of watching the show, so then I'll have to pause it, and then he'll start laughing like, I'm watching your show, Dad. He thinks I just don't want him to watch my show because it's my show. I'm like, no, you can't watch this show because there's bad words and adult content and whatnot. So anyways, 8 minutes here. I'm just rambling. It's been a long day. Looking forward to playing a little bit of Hades. I'm playing some Hades right now. Maybe a little League, and then bedtime. So I finished the Sword of Destiny Witcher book, and so I'll probably read the Blood of Elves or whatever it's called, the other one that I bought. So I'll probably just read the Blood of Elves, and then after that get back into a more like success type book, or learning type book, and maybe reflect on how many books I've read so far this year, and maybe look to see how many more I can read before the end of the year. So anyways, that's all I got, guys. Have a good night, and it's pay week. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Good night.